Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a hadith which is authentic. And all of these ahadith, walillahi alhamd, are authentic. فَنَحْنُ نَدِينُ اللَّهِ بِهِ. We worship Allah ta'ala upon the principle that we will only act upon those ahadith and believe in those ahadith and call to those ahadith and implement those ahadith which are authentically related to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. No da'if hadith here, bi'idhnillah. Not even fada'il a'mal, as they say. إِذَا أَحْسَنَ أَحْلُكُمْ إِسْلَامُهُ. If one of you makes his Islam correct, or does that which is correct in his Islam, otherwise becomes a Muslim, and he's not shading in his Islam. He's not shaking in his Islam. He's not playing with his Islam. He's real to his Islam. He's true to his Islam. He's right upon his Islam. Ahsan Islamuhu, does Islam correctly. And if he was a thief, he left off thievery and came to Islam. No more thievery. If he was a dope dealer, he left off dope dealing and came to Islam. No more dope dealing. If he was a con man, he left off conning people and came to Islam. No more conning. If he's a fornicator or adulterer or homosexual or whatever the case may be, he left off those matters and wahasana Islamahu and came to Islam correctly. This individual, this type of Islam, as it comes in the hadith of Sahih Muslim, wipes away that which is before it. He's not held accountable for that which he used to do. But if he begins to go back, he was on thievery before, now he's Muslim and he's back to thievery. He's upon conning people before, now he's Muslim and he's back to conning. He's upon fornication before, now he's Muslim and he's back to fornication. Then the narrations indicate that he'll be taken for the sins before and the sins that he do now. The sins before and the sins that he do now. So it is a matter of when one corrects their Islam, it means that he left off those matters. He was not in the habit of those matters that were sinful that he was doing, he left them off and he didn't go back to it. إِذَا أَحْسَنَ أَحْدُكُمْ Islam, if he corrects his Islam, فَكُلِّ حَسَنَةٍ, every good he does will be written 10 times as much. Will be written 10 times with Allah Ta'ala, all the way up to 700 times. إِذَا أَحْسَنَ, if he does good with his Islam. And every sayyah, every evil he does, will be written as one evil until he meets Allah Azza wa Jal. Until he meets Allah Azza wa Jal. Sticking to Islam is a must. Being sure that we are in fact practicing Islam is a must. Having knowledge of true Islam based upon the book of Allah and the Sunnah of the Master sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and the understanding and implementation of the first generation of Islam is a must. It's a must. And we must make sure that Islam is in fact that. We have in fact submitted to Allah Ta'ala. Kad aslamna. We've submitted. We've submitted. Whatever Allah Ta'ala says, we hear and we obey. Whatever Allah Ta'ala forbids, from that we stay away. And like this. And the call is a call to Allah. And the deen is a connection to Allah. And it's a matter of worshiping Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. From the time that Allah Ta'ala blesses us with Islam to the time that we die. To the time that our soul is removed from our body. It is removed from our body that used to worship Allah. From a body that used to make sajda to Allah, prostrate to Allah. From a body that used to make ruku, bowing to Allah. From a body that used to do that which Allah Ta'ala orders it and stayed away from that which Allah Ta'ala forbid.